I'm lying in the rain, but I never went back, but I tried.
And then when you do this first leg, even though it's not straight, know that like your foot is planting really solidly into the ground, you know, and it's fine that however it's shaped, and then the other one shoots out.
Never gonna fall for more. Walks beside me. Walks on by.
Yeah, where it is, yeah. And then you should.
Gets me to church on time.
Yeah. And if you can, I think, you know, if you need to use a hand or something, that's great. But if you can, like, soften your back to just fall right into the wall and already have that leg where it needs to be done.
Okay.
Nice. So it's just.
Okay.
Every day it's a new commitment. I think it's a lot like a marriage, where every day you get to wake up and recommit yourself to your passion. You just keep finding yourself coming back to these same ideas, these same commitments you've made, the same people that you love to be with, and you just can't help it.
It's like if she's an angle back.
It's not really work, it's just power to charm. Still standing in the wind, but never wait.
What attracted me to Jonathan's work is the completeness of it. It's really a whole picture, the music, the story. It's very thoughtful. You get to use both your dramatic, character-driven work and your physicality. You get to kind of explore your range of motion and just kind of take the space. So it's very fulfilling as a dancer.
What attracts me is his ability in order to shape and mold his dancers and pull out their best attributes for the stage. And again, it's so lifting, you know, and freeing to do that, because you're not thinking of, oh my God, I have to like do this way and do it that way. But you can just move through and know that everything that you rehearsed will carry you and hold you.
There's no sign of life.
I feel as though it's a very lucky, special group of people where we all just appreciate and enjoy each other's presence, and so we're there to work, but it's a very relaxed and enjoyable atmosphere. I think what attracts me most is the fact that whatever my intuition tells me about the dances, whatever I think is the musical cue, is not how John sees things. It's something different. It's just taught me to learn and to appreciate musicality in a different way, or to think about maybe using my ribs as opposed to initiating with my fingers.
Yeah.
One rehearsal was making a sort of adjustment to a piece of the choreography, and he, you know, cocked his head and said, "I like that. I have no idea what that means. We have to go back. We stop everything, you know." And the actor in me, I come to this as an actor and as a dancer, and the actor in me just got very excited about this commitment to communicating something always.
You know, what I originally liked so much about Jonathan's dance and his choreography and the execution was the fact that it was modern, it was very challenging, it was something that was, you know, truly modern in the sense of contemporary dance, but at the same time found it very lyrical and narrative. And there's a story, there's a pathway from a beginning to a middle to an end, and the choreographers and the dancers take you on a journey.
It's interesting to me just to see the emotions played out very physically, and so things that people experience internally. The thing that impressed me about it was how clear the communication was. I have really been touched by a lot of the things that Real Dance Theater has put together.
It's a dance that's about communicating. It's a dance that's about humanity and about being human, and things that it communicates what we as people go through every day. You absolutely feel it, and as you're watching the dancers go through it, you recognize parts of yourself.
I pour the idea that into my work that art can speak. Art is more than just a beautification of a wall or a landscape or a stage. It's really about touching people, about moving people, and I would say about changing people.
You know, to know Jonathan is to really be able to understand passion. If there's anything that's defining for me, it's the process that the Riddell Dance Theater took in being able to rehearse a piece, the Divine Comedy, in a essentially black box space, and then bring it into a church and perform it there. And it was amazing for me to see it translated from a rehearsal space and then into a living, breathing church in the middle of the Bronx. Really pretty special stuff.
When we did a performance of the Divine Comedy, I had to jump into a solo. Didn't expect at all the response within myself that I would have to performing that. I knew I loved the piece. I created it on a different dancer, on Charlie, and there I was suddenly delving into this character in this in a whole new way of committing myself to the performance. I loved it so much, and I had made that piece, and I couldn't believe that something that I had made was truly my favorite thing to perform.
His work is inspiring. It is incredibly personal. His choreography is very intelligent, and it has a great sense of humor.
I love pulling influences from cartoons, storybooks, the Edward Gorey works, him, Jim Henson, Looney Tunes. They're just so brilliant, so musical, so spot on, poignant, funny. I just can't get enough of it. The more I harken back to my childhood, I know I'm on the right track, and I know that those are the great ideas.
Been with the group since the very beginning when we formed it almost 5 years ago now. Well, when we started, I guess there was nothing. There was Jonathan and an idea. To now actually seeing a season, to see a diversity and an agenda of work that we could at any moment put on. The reason this company needed to be formed and deserves to be successful and grow is true to the intrinsic spirit that the theater is all about. It's this very valid expression of an artistic vision that is modern, it's lyrical, and most importantly, narrative.
When I think about the first show we did in 2003 as an official company, I love those pieces, I loved that work, I loved that time, and I very much look back on it now as that budding period for myself. I don't hold back with my work anymore, at least I don't think I do. So it's all about just getting it out there. I feel like I've found my voice, at least for the next period. You know, it'll change, it'll grow.
It's the kind of work that can inspire everybody of all ages. And I don't think there's enough of this kind of storytelling, sense of humor, intelligent, passionate work out there.
A lot of work that's on the scene now is not necessarily as accessible as I think this is, and I think that is because of the commitment to telling stories and the way that there's a thread from the start to the end of a Riedel dance that I think you can't always find, and that I generally seek when I'm seeing people on a stage. You know, I want to know what they're saying to me. I hope this is only the beginning of a thing that continues to grow and reach people. People need the joy and the sense of community and the celebration that art can offer. So we will go forward and do that and carry that torch.
Now that I've found my voice, I can truly make the pieces that are in my head come alive right in front of me. That's so exciting. The work that I make now is better than what's in my head.